Tell us about your thoughts on Bhuvneshwar Kumar and the way he has come back.
I mean, he's such a crucial and integral part of this attack. I mean, there's been so much attention focused on Bumrah and Ishant and Shami because Bhuvi has not been around, he's been injured. But he's the guy who's got the ability to swing the ball very late. He's not of express pace. He's not bowling 145k and plus. But he's got the ability to bring the ball in late and take, he swings the ball both ways. He's accurate, he's controlled. And he's clever, and he has to be clever because he doesn't have that pace. I think where you mentioned about Sunrisers Hyderabad, I think they'll be very happy with this ODI contest, never mind that India has won, because Johnny Bairstow has made a lot of runs, for England. He was the highest scorer. He's been the player of the series. And he also plays for Sunrisers Hyderabad. So I think they'll be quite happy. But I think where Bhuvi is concerned, I think the challenge for him now will be to regain his test place. That's really the issue confronting him now. Of course, that will wait for a while after the IPL in the World Test Championship, whether if he gets into the squad in England, in English conditions, he could be a very, very, handy and useful bowler.
Effective bowler. Well, I'm glad that you mentioned about Johnny Bairstow because that gives me a segue to my next question, which is also for you. It's not quite been a series for the bowlers. It has been one for the big hitters. Most number of sixes scored in an ODI series. Do you think that the authorities should think of occasionally having an ODI series with a red ball just to see if the bowlers can have a proper say in this format, or if power hitting has completely taken over?
Well, now red ball cricket is turning to pink ball. So, to go back to red ball in day-night cricket and limited overs cricket might be a tad tough. But I get the point. I think that, look, with shortened boundaries, especially in T20, when you come down to almost 60 meters, it's very unfair on the bowlers. And, one of the things that catches the fancy of people is batsmen hitting big sixes or sixes at will. It's a strange, sometimes surreal combination of, commercial interests as well as the cricketing, interests. How do they merge and make the game still an equal contest between bat and ball? It's not that you always get it right, but, I think this is something that needs to be done. Remember, the quality of the bats is improving so rapidly that even a miss hit is going for a six. So really the bowlers are under pressure. But what's happened in the last 3-4 years, Rika, or maybe the 5 years, bowlers have become cleverer. They are trying more variations because they know to survive, they have to start getting wickets, and they're doing that.
One of the pictures from this match for me would be Ben Stokes checking Shardul Thakur's bat after he was hit for a six. Naresh, coming to you, and speaking a little bit about Shardul Thakur, would you say another big revelation and go-to man? Now he's become the go-to man for Virat Kohli, picked up 4 wickets on the night.
Absolutely, especially the second spell onwards, the way he gets wickets at crucial moments, and definitely that inning in Australia, the Gaba test. Since then, I think he's making his place quite, remarkably into the Indian side for the ODIs also. He's a good third or fourth seamer. And even with the bat, he was very good, 30 of 21 at number 8, similar as Sam Curran. But I think it's his bowling in the second, third spell which is being very effective.
Right.
So he's done very well in the series by himself.